Finding Jesus Christ is the single best thing that's ever happened to your life. The single best thing that's happened to me is finding Jesus. So now that you found him, you should be rejoicing and you should be grateful. And instead of gloating and being mad and being unhappy with the way things are, instead you should remind yourself the blessing that you have upon your life. You should remind yourself what it means to follow Christ, what got you to Christ in the first place. You see, the reason our fire burns out is because we forget to remind ourselves why we started in the first place. We forget the reason why we follow Jesus Christ. He literally saved us. He took us from that desert and he took us to the promised land. Okay. He gave us a second chance. He gave us love. He gave us opportunity. He gave us the peace. So when you begin to remind yourself, it doesn't take much. All you can do is just, every now and again, just remind yourself, maybe write it down in your notes somewhere, somewhere where you can go back to it. Or if you're, you know, if you don't need the notes, you can just remember, take a mental note and say, okay, every time you're feeling low or every time you're feeling a little bit sad, you can just remind yourself, hey, I follow Jesus because of A, B, and C. And it's going to do something magical for your mind, magical for your soul, because you're going to be feel re-energized. Think of it like hydration. We all need water. We all need to have food. We need to combine food and water. So now you want to be spiritually hydrated. Yes, there's things that happen in life. There's things in our day-to-day life which can cause you to be spiritually dehydrated. So now you want to rehydrate yourself with the word. You want to rehydrate yourself with that reminder that Jesus Christ set you free, with that reminder of why you chose to serve God, with that reminder with why following him is the best thing. When you do that, you're going to be hydrated again. You're going to be on fire for him again. You're going to be passionate again. You're going to feel so good to be a Christian. But not just a Christian, you're going to feel so good to be a believer of Christ. That is my advice for you. And it's so real and it's so important. So may the Lord Jesus Christ bless you.